Hi guys, we're back and we're going to discuss how to solve an angle in right triangles. So first, example. We have an angle, or triangle rather. This is 90, this is 60. So how are we going to find the value of the angle, this angle? First of all, the basics, we all know that the sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. And based on the drawing, we have 90 degrees, we have 60 degrees. So when we add that, that is 150 degrees. Then we minus it to 180. We have 30 degrees. Therefore, the value of x, or the angle, is 30 degrees. So for our second example, we are going to solve an angle of right triangles using our trigonometric functions. And those are sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant. And remember these words. So, ka, towa. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So now, based on this drawing, we are finding the angle theta. And based on the drawing, we are given two sides, which is, based on the perception, we have the opposite, and we have this as the hypotenuse. Let's write that here. Opposite is 6, hypotenuse is 7. So what trigonometric function should we use that uses opposite and hypotenuse based on this one? It's sine. So we're going to use sine theta is equal to opposite, which is 6, and hypotenuse, which is 7. So how are we going to find the value of the angle? In order to get the value of the theta, we are going to use the term inverse of trigonometric functions. In order to get the value of theta, we are going to find the inverse of all this. So when we write it on a calculator, it should look like this. Sine 6 over 7 is equal to theta. So using our calculator, the inverse of sine times 6 over 7, the answer is 58.997. So we could estimate that into 59 degrees. Therefore, the value of this angle is 59 degrees. For another example, we have the hypotenuse as 10 rather, and the opposite of the angle is 9. So we're going to use again the trigonometric function sine. So it's sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse is 9 over 10. And I said before that we're going to use the inverse. So it's sine -1 times 9 over 10. And based on our calculator, our answer is 64.158. So we could estimate that into 64.16 degrees. Therefore, the value of this angle is 64.16. And if we're asked to find the value of this angle, since we all know that the basics that the sum of all the interior angles of a triangle is 180, we just simply add 90 plus this angle, 64.16, and the answer is 154.16, and subtract that to 180, and the answer is 25.84 degrees. Therefore, this is the value of this angle.